Today, we'll be talking with Al Rattan, co-manager and co-founder of USACRC, about their recent project, the Continental Medical Center. Welcome, Al. Can you tell us a little bit more about the U.S. Continental Regional Center and exactly what it does?
Thank you. USA Continental Regional Center, our job is to create economic growth, jobs, and invest capital into the U.S. economy. This is accomplished by a long-time federal program known as EB-5 that's been around since 1990. And in the late 90s was modified to allow regional centers. What a regional center does, and I'll explain the difference between a direct job and regional center concept. In a direct job is like, for example, if we were going to be investing in a 7-Eleven, a foreign investor could buy a closed store, invest, and as long as he creates 10 jobs, he would accomplish the objective for the EB5 federal mandate. Problem with that program is many investors do not know how to operate a U.S. business, and so a new program was developed which was called regional centers, which allows the regional center to raise funds for capitals, to manage, and what it allows is to do both direct and indirect jobs.
You just talked a little bit about the EB5 program. Can you expand on that?
Certainly. The EB5 program for regional centers, there's approximately 200 of them now across the country, but if we break that down to within our 50 states, there's only about 4 regional centers per state. These programs are designed, they submit a business plan, they go through an arduous background check, and once the business plan is approved, the federal government allows the particular regional center to move forward and to offer real estate or finance enterprises to create jobs.
So tell us what's unique about USA Continental, Al.
Well, what is unique is that we have an affiliated company called Continental East Development, and unlike other regional centers, we are truly a development group. We have extensive background in banking, finance, government relations. What we bring to the table is our programs for each project that we offer to an EB-5 investor. We've already bought the properties, we own them for cash, and the EB-5 program allows that particular investor to act as a bridge financing, which they were involved in investing into a very secure investment because we've really taken all the risk before the property comes to an offering. Many EB-5 programs need the money to go forward. What separates us from many others is we don't.
You know, the question is obvious, but how does your company, finding distressed properties, help the overall impact in the community?
Well, what we do, there are a variety of distressed properties that are out there. The real key is after you buy the properties is what are you going to do with them? We do a lot of underwriting. We hire independent experts to establish not only the project feasibility, but after you take down the property, what do you intend to do with it? How long the property will take to absorb? And so we do many factors before we even take the property down. But once we do, our main challenge is, like, for example, the medical building that we're here today was a failed project. Bank was really having a hard time with the developer, put the property in default, and what our affiliate company was able to do is we bought the bank note. We bought that bank note at a significant discount, which allowed us in turn to upgrade the property. In turn, after we foreclosed, we were able to turn the property completely around, but because we bought it at a substantial discount, we were also able to offer our potential leasing clients an opportunity that we would not be able to do in normal market conditions.
So expand on how this is going to help Murrieta, Moreno Valley, where your other projects are.
Let's talk about Riverside County as a whole. The county, the unemployment is exceeding 12%. We need jobs. One of the advantages of what we were able to do when we negotiated with RadNet is we were able to provide them an economic stimulus that resulted in a couple of things. RadNet is expanding. They're a national diagnostic company with more than 200 diagnostic facilities across the country. We're right next to Southwest hospital known as Rancho Springs. They've just put a $70 million women's center expansion for babies. Well, as a result of the new births of babies, you need imaging. Imagine a company needing growth. We had the facility. Location was the opportunity, but as a result of RadNet coming in, what that does is create a lot of jobs.
Tell us a little bit more about the bridge financing concept here, Al.
What the bridge financing concept allows is for our affiliate company, Continental Waste Development, to go out and buy properties such as that we're here today in the medical building, upgrade those, obtain leasing, and then allow our EB-5 investors to participate into a limited partnership in which they provide repayment bridge financing for a portion of the capital that we invested. In turn, it's kind of a win-win. The regional center wins because we're providing and doing our job to create jobs and to create investment. On the real estate side of our development group, they win because we provide an opportunity to repay a portion of that capital. In turn, our real estate development company is allowed to go out and continue on the mission of taking down more distressed properties and so forth.
Also, potentially, who are your clients and how can they readily find you?
Well, the advantage of a regional center program, particularly USA Continental Regional Center, is that we have capital. We have the ability to do both EB-5 capital as well on those special projects. We also have equity capital. Well, today, and I've been in the development business for over 30 years, capital really doesn't exist. The banks are having a very difficult time making loans, and so we're looking for medical center projects that make sense, clinic projects, hospitals, or even senior projects for care, which is one of the most growing industries today. And that's how we would be able to do that. They can get a hold of us through our website. All of our contact information is there, and we're as easily as available as an email.
Thank you, Al. We've been talking to Al Rattan, co-owner, co-manager of USACRC.